Peace. I just wanted to take a moment and build a little bit about knowledge being a foundation. And one of the things that I see people do is define knowledge as information. And knowledge is not information. They're not synonymous. Information is only an aspect or a component of knowledge, but it's not knowledge in and of itself. When you look at the word information, in-form-ation, A-T-I-O-N, just means an action or a process. So when you're talking about knowledge as information, you're just talking about knowledge in the form of an action or a process. Yet knowledge or consciousness, awareness itself, is a state that pre-exists form. It's the underlying significance that gives definitive purpose to any action or process of life. And that is one of the reasons why when we're collecting data, we're gaining information about anything, one of the natural questions that always occurs is, how is this significant to me in my everyday life? What purpose does this information or this data serve, and how is it relative? Oftentimes our children have struggles in school simply because they're just doing data collecting. They're just getting pumped with a whole bunch of information, but they're not truly learning why this information or how it's significant to them in their everyday life. I remember speaking to a student that was having some challenges in his social studies class, and he knew dates, he knew events in the past, he knew characters, but when it came time to being able to articulate how these dates, these characters, how these events help shape the history that we're living today and possibly the future, he didn't have no answers for that. And it's no different than me in high school being in chemistry class, being able to go up and down the elements of the periodic table and tell you about the properties, but yet not having the ability to communicate what chemistry is and what significant role it plays to us in our everyday life and its relationship to other sciences of life. It took me time to be able to understand some of these things, and that is the importance of why knowledge serves as our foundation. We're not standing on information and just data. We're standing on the underlying significance that gives definitive purpose to information and to data. And going back to what I said earlier about knowledge being in the form of an action or a process, anything that's in the form of an action or a process leads towards wisdom. It's something that's being expressed. So anytime we're sharing any information with anybody or putting them on to different type of data, it should be for the express purpose of utilization, for them to be able to implement that in their everyday life. And one of the reasons why we may have the kind of responses that we do towards people, because we may come across as just hoarders of information or just data, but we're not effectively communicating to them why this information is significant to them, what role this information plays to them in their everyday life. And then we end up getting the same kind of responses that our children often get from their teachers in school. So I will, this was inspiring, it was empowering, it was educating for those of you who want to get more of a perspective on why we say knowledge is the foundation. Knowledge is the underlying significance of all things that exist. It precedes information. It is the premise of any form or any action or any process of life. Peace.